Hi, welcome back to Financial Journey. My name is Cal. So today I'm going to be talking about Medican Enterprises. Ticker is MDCN. It's a biopharmaceutical company in the cannabis sector. It did have good news over the last little bit, so I'm going to go over that. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of chart analysis on it, whether it's actually if there's support levels, where it's a good opportunity to buy. Also, I'm going to talk about kind of where I see the stock going. But first, don't forget to smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. But let's get right into it. Okay, let's start by doing a little bit of chart analysis. So we'll go through that. There was two main news pieces. So I'm going to talk about those points in there. One of which was a new investor that staked, at least took a 10% position in it. In addition, there was a merger that obviously did cause the stock to go up quite a little bit by a Immediate Properties LLC, which was looks like incorporated about a year ago from California. So going to kind of go over that and how it affected the stock as far as the chart, and then I'll go over kind of the little bit of news that was issued to the SEC.
Okay, so just going to go through and do a little bit of chart analysis here. So as you can see, kind of all started January 22nd, but if you actually kind of match it with all the other over-the-counter stocks, everything was surging at that point. I actually did a video on how to screen through over-the-counter stocks, and I targeted this would be a prime candidate for that. Something that was 0001, you just buy it. Anything, and that's how you would double, quadruple your money instantly. And obviously this is a candidate that would have been prime for that. So I wouldn't really put much credibility as far as what caused this to go up, because especially based on what the research I've done, there's very little to go on as far as news. Only really kind of two news situations-ish recently. Prior to that was 2017. So again, not much to go on. So one of the big things here, obviously this going up, there was a filing with the SEC saying that there's a 10% ownership in the company. Someone declared that. So that's what caused this to go up. And obviously, again, it's over the counter, so it's all very, very speculative. Not much to say who kind of bought in and whatever it is. But basically, long story short, the two main green candlesticks that kind of went up here. Second stick here is saying that they went into a merger. So that being said, those are the kind of the two news things showing the peaks here. I did draw some Fibonacci levels here. Unfortunately, my platform doesn't really show any micro stocks, so that's why it shows just 00. Where it currently is right now, it's 0.0009. So as you can see, it kind of broke past the kind of the mark. It looks like probably would have been at 0.001. So again, it could hit the floor at 0004. So it might, depending on this, based on the kind of the industry, I definitely do like it. So it is a good kind of a lottery play. As far as news, there's not really much to go on. Okay, so this is what I kind of just alluded to. So there wasn't much news. Obviously, 2017 was the prior one. So obviously, February 11th, 2021, they did. There was a document that was filed with the SEC, ownership acquisition. So if we open this up, kind of gives a lot of legal jargon. Kind of gives a little bit of details here, but basically it just shows that 9.99% is was being declared as far as an owner. So it just basically shows here kind of who the person is filing it. So Adbar Bays LLC. So yeah, basically that's that's kind of what caused this to go up roughly about 400 some odd %.
Okay, so after doing a little bit of review, I couldn't really find any real connection why Immediate Properties LLC would buy Medican. But that being said, Medican doesn't mean, just because they had a merger doesn't mean their stock is kind of halted or non-existent, doesn't mean they cease operations. So that being said, it is still a buying opportunity. I do personally like the cannabis sector. I do feel that it's just going to continue to grow, especially with legalization in the States. It'll just explode. And that being said, this will probably continue to grow just on that mere fact. So again, any over-the-counter stock is kind of a little bit speculative and risky per se, but that I kind of like this only because it has that backing and kind of that sector and that component that will cause it to go up with other cannabis companies. So I do find it a little bit of a lottery play, but I find the risk versus reward is definitely there. Like I said, and also the chart analysis, anywhere from 0004 to 0009, I do find a good buying opportunity. As far as where it can go, that I can't really say. I know definitely it could easily, with over the counter in a heartbeat, go up 200, 300, 400% in without any real news coming out. As obviously you can see in the chart, it did happen. But especially with more legalization talk coming out, I do find that this is one of those stocks that could definitely benefit from that. So again, it's one of those lottery plays, but I do find the risk versus reward is there. Let me know what you think of Medican and whether you think it's a good buy or whether you are just going to avoid it. But let me know in the comments below what you think, and don't forget to subscribe and smash the thumbs up. Thanks for watching.